Hi, this is Gail with Broken Hearts Ministry. I was challenged in the collab by MilkNHoneyHeritage Farmz. Hashtag homestead crafts in recipes. You can do an old-fashioned recipe or old-fashioned craft. So let me show you what I'm going to do for today. Okay guys, so these are the pine cones I decorated. I did some multicolor, some khaki, some green, some white. I just did a lot of different colors there. All that I thought would be Christmassy or neutral. So if you had a pretty Christmas bowl, not this plastic thing I have it in, but if you had a really pretty Christmas bowl, you could actually just put the pine cones in there. You could even leave them around your house and just decorate like around your whatnots. You could just decorate around things with your pine cones. You want to make sure you get ones that set up really well. So that's one thing you can use your pine cones for. Also, if you have some kind of a flat tray like this, you could display your pine cones. You could just put a combination of different colors in here. And it just makes a nice colorful bowl of pine cones. See there? Doesn't that look pretty? So it would be pretty just displayed this way. Okay, so a bowl or some kind of a tray like this. Sitting around by itself, that's a thing you could do with it. I'm actually considering trying to find a way to string these and make them into a garland. I haven't done that yet. I got to find the right string, and I want to find something that looks kind of old-fashioned. So there's a few ideas. Another idea that I have is to use the pine cones in a 3-tier tray. Like that's what this is, a 3-tier tray. So I had bought this for my Christmas tree, but just to kind of show you what you could do with a 3-tier tray. I'm going to use this garland that I bought at Hobby Lobby, but you could make this. This would be a great idea for a old-fashioned craft if you had some materials and things laying around. So I'm just going to stick that to where it's kind of still sticking out. Okay, so that could be your bottom layer. Your second layer, you want to kind of be able to see it, so it'd probably be better on the top tray. And put some of different colors. See, on your second tray, you could put some kind of whatnots. Like I have this little moon guy. Right? And I'm just going to continue to fill this up. Now I did actually put cinnamon on some of these. I need to go back and put some cinnamon on more. So it actually can smell your house, make your house smell really good too. So there's a dual purpose there. Okay. And then on the second one, I'm going to go ahead and put some pine cones on the second one too. You're not going to be able to see them as well. I actually need something to kind of push them up and make them stick up a little bit. So I need some kind of like stuffing for that. Alright. And then for the top, one of the little things came undone. Alright, so for the top, right up here, I'm going to make like a messy bow. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to get different ribbons that I have here. Now I'm not a professional bow maker like my mom. I'm just going to cut the end of this off because I don't have enough patience to sit there and mess with that tape. So this is like an off-white color. And I have like these little pom-pom ones. and then I have some green, and I have some green and white, some red and white, and I have some red, and then I have some like fuzzy red, and then I have this like rickrack type of stuff I thought might be pretty on the tray. Might even be pretty in the bow, possibly, I don't know. I just noticed it was kind of a Christmassy color, so I went ahead and pulled it out. So I'm going to put this on the second one, right? Kind of like I'm behind there. Maybe even wrap the post with it. Anyway, find some way to incorporate the rickrack on the second tier. All right, so I'm just going to cut out some strips of each color. I have to decide how kind of long I want it to be. So I want it to hang down a little bit, but not overtake the whole thing. So maybe about right here. Okay, I'm going to cut out a few more strips and I'll be back. Okay, so I got some pieces cut out there. I got one of the smaller pieces that was the end of a roll, and I'm going to put it underneath my strips, and I'm just going to place them kind of randomly here. So I have the red and white, and then some red. Let's see. Let's do a little green, and then we'll do the other strip of red. Okay, we'll mix in this off-white strip. And a little bit of this one here. I don't know how well this one's going to lay in the bow, but we'll see. And some green, some of this red and white, some more of the red, some of the green. Just going to keep kind of going back and forth between different things because it's supposed to be kind of random. Messy bow, hence the messy bow. And there's a lot more red than green, so I'm just going to try to spread the green out. Don't know if this one's going to quite lay right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. I'll use that for something else. Okay, got red there. Do red and white. Some more red, some green, red, more red. And we'll put the green one on top. Alright. So now we got everything here. So now what I'm going to do is take with the small little string and I'm going to tie it. Okay, I double tied that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the ends so you can't really see where it's been tied. Cut off the little ends there. Alright, so there's the messy bow. Alright, so green happens to be the one on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the greens at the bottom and I'm going to use that to tie it on to the handle on top. Uh-oh. It kind of came out a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the white one. Just got to be super careful how hard you pull because I actually pulled some out. Okay. I'm going to end up using the white one. I'm going to tie it underneath there. Alright, make sure I get it good and tight. I'm just going to kind of straighten it up. Just kind of straighten it out, spread it out there on the front. And so that is the the topper of the whole thing. So I do still need a little bit more for the second tier, but this kind of gives you an idea of what you could do for a 3-tier tray with pine cones, with garland, and with some ribbon. So hopefully I gave you a few Christmas decorating ideas. Please join into this collaboration. Hashtag Homestead Crafts and Recipes. I challenge, who do I challenge? I challenge Mountain Grandma, K&K Crochet, and I'm trying to think of My Alabama Farm Life. Those are the 3 channels that I'm going to challenge to do the homestead crafts and recipes. So see if you can find an old-fashioned craft or recipe to do to join into this collaboration. There's a playlist on Guild Southern Living and on Milk and Honey Heritage Farms if you want to go check out the recipes and crafts included. So these are a few little crafts I did with my pine cones. So you guys have a great day and go with God. Bye everybody.